So take a seat and enjoy the fun. Spin his wheel of hats and change his look just like that. It's time to start the show. Are you ready? Here we go.
Good morning. Hey, Michael, how's it going? I'm confused.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Let's just give you a little quick tour of this farm. You guys have never seen this. We got a miniature little field here growing. Got a field here that we just plowed. Nothing growing there yet. Another field over there. That's all we have. Got a couple of tractors. Alice Chalmers. An Oliver 1850. John Deere 5020. Got a case over here. It's afternoon in Alberta. Yeah, Jess would say I'm wrong too, but and that's all we have because the rest of the map is this. The whole map is flooded. I've just kind of been playing on this map of when Jess and I have had a little bit of time. You can see the trees are knocked over. A tornado came through. But the whole map is just water. Water, water, water. And the water used to be all the way up to here. Right up to the top was water. So the water is going down. It cost us money for the water to go down. How much money do we have? Got 17 grand. I guess I could turn the pump on. Lower the water a bit. Pump is started. We've been slowly pumping water out, but it costs lots of money to pump the water out. Okay, we'll let that pump run for a bit. Are emojis working? For some reason it's not. It says that there's no live stream. Somebody drop in an emoji in chat. Nothing. Michael, I thought you said you were at work. No, not at work. You're on your walk. Got it. Hey, Duke. Yeah, I'm playing my single player. I haven't even bothered trying to set this up for multiplayer because the mods are... Yeah. It was just a, hey, I should do a stream. I have a little bit of time. So Jess and I have kind of been playing on this map. Emojis are not working. Okay. Let's fire up the program that does the emojis. That's this one here. It says there's no streams found for 3J's Gaming. I have closed it and reopened it about 5 times. I've got green dots here. On the top here. It should work, but it's not. Yeah, Duke, it's a fun map. Okay, so what do you want me to do?
I don't know.
You don't want me... Okay, so emojis are just broken. Okay. Jess. So I fire this up, and it says... No streams found. Auto activate for 3Js. Okay, so it's just broken. All right, good enough. Okay. I'm not sure if there's anything I have to do on the farm right now. What is it? 1300, so it's in the evening. I think. I think we should maybe look at prices of stuff. Hey, oh, hi, Parsifal. I did not say hi to Parsifal. Been raining steady for you at Parsifal? Yeah, it's dry over here. Get your days mixed up? Yeah, exactly. I took the day off because I had to go to the dentist. That's fine. Can we sell anything? Lettuce is really good price, but we don't have any. Here, let's see the water recede a bit. Okay, how do I do that? Just says to download new version. New version. Download new version. Okay. And then it says sign in. No, I just said click download. I don't understand. I've never done this. What do I do? I scroll down and I click on one of these. Okay. We'll do that. You only get the poor people sell point until you pump some water. Well, Duke, I also have the sell anywhere sell point. Yeah, Michael, I don't like the dentist either. I've had a bit of a sensitive tooth for the last couple of weeks. And he goes, let me take a closer look, and re-x-rayed it and goes, oh, whoever did that filling last didn't do it properly, and there's a cavity under the filling. It's like, yeah. Thanks, Navi. I'm guessing I have to wait for the blue line to go to the end. I think that's what I'm waiting for. Okay, that's happened. Click on that. What? Click what? It says don't run. It says more info. Run anyway. Okay. Windows doesn't want me to run it. Uh-oh. Okay. Save it as is or somewhere else. Okay. You know a lot of I don't know. You're trying to help me. Just don't care about me today. That's all. She's just very dismissive. Hey, Lord Gustafson. Can't say your word. Okay. Very much I don't care. You are helping me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got to spin here. We got to spin the wheel. I don't know if I don't know what I want to do here. Install? Yes? No? Do I click that button?
I can't read what it says.
Don't click the button. Okay. Okay, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. It says it's installing. No, keep going, keep going. Okay, good. That could have gotten scary quick there. Whew. I got lucky. My old fedora got floated down the river somewhere. So I get this brand new awesome fedora. Okay. Now what am I doing? It did stuff. Finish. It says finish. Okay. Click finish. Okay. Hey, it worked. Updating worked. Yes, I want to allow that access. Yes. Okay. Emoji should work now. Let's see if they work. What? What didn't work for you? It came up though. Someone throw an emoji in. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, emojis work. Sweet. Sweet. It works. It works. It works. Water is slowly lowering. Let's speed up time a little bit till we're out of money. Ooh. Water lowered quite a bit. Because we were here looking at the pole and now it's down here. Let's go make some more money. It's working! It's working! Anyone? No? Nobody's into pod racing? Okay. Just fixed it for us. What's this playthrough? This is just Jess and my map that we've been playing. It's called, the map is called something submerged? The whole map is submerged underwater. And you have to pay to get everything. Oh, islands are starting to pop out. I'm starting to see a little bit of islands here and there and some. We've had 3 tornadoes on this map already. Crazy. Okay. That crop is looking good. Ooh, lettuce is a really good price. We should sell our lettuce. And yes, I'm using Superman mod. Submerged Sanctuary. That's the map. Yep, there we go. Submerged Sanctuary. Lettuce. That's all we have for lettuce? Well, I'll just run it down then. No point in filling a trailer up. Submerged Sanctuary. And yeah, all you have is that one little field. That's it. There's the poor man selling station. I added a sell anything station so I could sell rock here because I didn't want to do the way the game was designed to make lime out of the rock. But yeah, it's all underwater. Wherever you look, everything's underwater. See the tornado damage right there. Oh, this is getting close. Look, we're getting close. Man, we're going to be able to buy another field soon. That's our next field right there. We're really close. I have it set to hard. The pump is set to hard, Duke. Just didn't like that idea, but we're getting there. I always set the game hard as I can. Is it in Mod Hub? Yes. Submerged Sanctuary is in Mod Hub. Yes. Yep. Can we plant anything here yet? For a while I had grass here and I'm like, wait, we can make a third field and make a little more money. So we have... I sold the lime station thing. I sold a bunch of stuff. What am I doing? Oh yeah, let's take a look at the... So I can plant some stuff next month. I could plant some oat. Wait, I want to be on the same... I want all three fields to be the same pattern. I have crop rotation on. So this has got... What do we have on here right now? Sorghum. I want to plant barley next. When can I plant barley? First off, when can we harvest sorghum? Sorghum right there. And then planting barley is right after that. Okay, so I want to plant barley next. We can't plant until September. We'll have all three fields on the same rotation. Go hard or go home. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, so Jess and I were both at the dentist today. She figured might as well make it all one day and then it doesn't... I guess I need... Oh, they have feed. They have feed still. We'll move this out of the way. Just put up some bananas here too. So. I'm just gonna move them out of the way. Happy first day of the month. Oh, today's June the 1st, isn't it? Oh yeah. What kind of video do I have? What kind of video do I have? You don't want to talk and check my Discord. Our surprise car noises from Discord. I don't know if surprise car noises is a good thing. Seems like that might be problematic. Don't think you want surprise noises from your car. Oh, I know what we have to do. We have to fill all the waters, right? I haven't played this in such a long time, and I only play it with Jess. And she doesn't feel like it right now with her dentist appointment. She says she's moving out of the numb into the pain right now. Let's a radio station here. Okay. We gotta put water every day to the greenhouse, to the bananas, and the chickens. What surprise noises you had to your truck? Was swapping out a motor? And yeah, I don't like surprise noises. Or surprise smells. It's like, I smell something different. Then the rest of the day, you are looking for leaks and smells and sounds. Every sound is like, is that normal? Is that just like, what's going on here? Days later, you're still trying to sniff and smell what that was. I mean, maybe I just drove by something. Hey guys, we only have 3 spins to go. I have a question for you guys. Can we buy a non-Amazon hat? Guys, you think we could buy a non-Amazon hat? We'll just set the next counter to whatever the price of this hat is, so that the counter will pay for the hat. But can we buy an actual expensive hat? Oil pump went out. Ooh, yeah, it seems like engines need oil pressure. Yeah, that's usually something that engines like. Actual expensive girl hat. No, that's not what I was thinking. This is what I would like. You guys decide. I would like to go to this website here and pick out a hat. Like, let's say a nice fedora. I'm wearing a fedora right now. We could go in here and pick out a nice looking fedora. I mean, we could go flamboyant in here too. Like, they've got girly stuff in here too. But even the girly stuff is expensive. Or we could go, you know, we could go for luxury. Where's a bolt? Where's my, that's Trilby. What's a hat that I don't have? But needs flowers on it. So look here, that would be a beautiful hat right there. I mean, you guys could pick a stupid color, I guess. I like the brown color. I think that's pretty sharp. You could add a feather, right? There's the feather instead of flowers. You can customize hats, a lot of customized hats, but that's a $226 hat. But there's all sorts of different hats to choose from. Collections. Here we go. Bold creations. There's some beautiful, beautiful hats in here. Look, beautiful, beautiful hats. That's a very girly hat there, but That's what I would want. 200 bucks for a hat? Dude, this website, they go up to $1,000 a hat. This hat right here is over 100 bucks. What about real leather? This site does not have high-end cowboy hats. They do have some beautiful Western hats, but not like super high-end. They've got the $200 range hats. Real leather. But not like $1,000 cowboy hats, but they have some nice cowboy hats here, but it's not was there alligator cowboy hat? Did I go over it? And we can take a cowboy hat and customize it too. I don't know. But yeah. Or a nice Panama hat. I like the white Panama hats. But here's one for $455. $489. I really like this with the blue trim on the outside, but they're girl hats. At least, well, they're showing in men. This one's the men. This one they're showing in girls. But whatever. I would. Do they have it in my size? They do. $303. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful hat right there. But we're only 3 spins away from buying a hat. I would like to get a nice high-end one. Duke is repulsed by the idea of paying $200 for a hat. I like nice hats. Okay. We are talking about transmissions. Honda CVT transmission. Honda engines are great. And yeah, Duke, the old 5-speed Honda transmissions. Yes, the cars would be rusted all the way around you, but the engines and transmission would just keep going, right? Simple. They were simple. That's what made them last forever. They were super simple. Minimal parts to fail. What? I hit the invisible wall. I didn't realize I was that close. I guess that's it. We have filled the necessary waters. Lettuce price is still good. The 6th generation of Honda Civics. Is that the ones that like just lasted forever and you still see them driving around? That's like the boxy ones, right? Manual transmission. The last time I bought from a brand new was a Ford Explorer, and I bought that with a manual transmission. I had a special order it from the factory to be a manual, but I think you can still get manual transmissions on some stuff, but you're going to be paying a lot more money for it. And then the problem is, because they don't make them as default, yeah, the price has gone down. That means you're finding spare parts. Oh yeah. I see the picture now. The Honda Civic, the generation before that, 5th generation, were really good too. Yeah, because no new cars are coming out with manual transmissions, or a lot of them don't. Finding when the car gets old, there's not cheap parts for them anymore. When we were looking at buying an old RV, I was looking at the drivetrain of it, and it's like, yep, there's millions of these made. Old used parts are going to be everywhere. We'll just water again and yeah, Jess said saved money right away at the beginning to buy a greenhouse and a banana plantation, and that way we're instantly making money. If you're stranded on an island, you can survive off of banana orchard and a greenhouse and chickens. You could, and we got enough crop. Fort Worth stockyards. Oh, hats, huh? Michael's sharing hats. Hang on, let's go. Let's go. There we go. Hang on. Do they chip? Where do they chip? Does it say where they chip to? Can't find it quickly here. Okay, they got felt hats, straw hats. Where's the leather hats? Oh, I like that style right there. With the breathable. I thought, Michael, you were all about leather hats. There's no leather hats here. Not a single leather hat here. Dad usually gets hat from the boot barn. Looking at new truck the other day. A regular cab with an 8-foot box? No, that's gone. It's all crew cab. Yeah, it's always a crew cab. Historians, a 1999 Honda Civic HX. Okay, so you got a 1-year-old older engine in it than the car itself. Engine swap. Ooh, I'm not yawning. You're yawning. I don't know what you're talking about. Still lots of farmers use single cab trucks. Yeah, but the dealerships, they're all 4-door trucks. They're all crew cabs. Okay. Hey, keep fixing and patching the old truck. 1994. I gotta say, when I bought the Ford, it only lasted 10 years before it was just crumbling apart, right? I have a Toyota now, and it's way older than 10 years, and still nothing wrong with it at all. Engine, transmission, wiring, harness, and computer swap. I wonder if you could go to, I bet you could go to a dealership and ask for a single cab, but you have to you'd have to probably special order it that way. None of those prices are great. Oh, we're out of space for bananas. I didn't stack them. Let's go stack them out of the way. Until the price is better. One thing I'd wish this game did better would be picking up pallets. I would love to do this with a forklift instead of hand bombing them. I asked a regular cab 8-box. You have to get 1 ton. Really? We can go bananas, right? Joey and I are going bananas. I do like that the game shows, or the orchard, the banana plants. You can see how the plants are growing upside down. The bananas are growing from the down up, right? And that's the flower right there, hanging down. And how the flower is actually just an extension of it. Just goes up all the way, curves around, goes all the way down. It's just one stem. The whole plant is just one stem. Even the leaves are just part of the bark peeling off the side. Just one stem. The whole plant is just one stem. I don't know if you call them banana trees because they're a plant, not a tree. They're the size of a tree, but they're not actually trees. Harvest Moon. Nintendo Harvest Moon. Yeah, those are good memories. Huh? James says, how's it going? Good. I'll see you tomorrow, James. I'll be working on the RV just in the morning for a little bit. Got so much lettuce too. We're going bananas and lettuce. A lot of potassium. Yeah, I just can't eat a banana. Just not a fan. Not a fan at all. Were there good prices? No, I looked at that already. Let's go fill this up. Joey, the only problem is the video is flickering. I thought I fixed it, and there was a flickering video. What happened was I changed all my cameras from 30 frames per second. No, yuck. No, I don't want to see bananas and pudding or pie. No. I changed all my cameras to 60 frames per second last week and edited that way. And apparently at 60 frames per second, the way I was editing, and just found a really good way of shortcutting it and editing to get the color profile right. But when I moved it to 60 frames per second, it screwed that up. Don't sink it in the water now. And for some reason, only the dash cam, which is shot in a DJI Osmo 6. All the other cameras are 5s and 3s. It causes, the video is fine on the laptop, but when I upload it to YouTube, it causes a frame rate issue. So, I hated it. But I think that's the last one. Unfortunately, it took me a couple of videos to figure out what was going on, because I first had to upload them. Because on my laptop they were fine, right? So those are all the videos I uploaded, and then figured out that there was something wrong, and then I thought I fixed it, but I didn't. But I think I have it all fixed now. But that was a fun one. I've got some really fun ones coming. Oh, it's empty. I've got some really fun ones coming. One that I'm proud of. Yeah. We won't talk about my new job yet, but I'm proud of that one. Nothing like teasing and clickbait, huh? You think ice cream would be we have ice cream? We have ice cream? Oh, that's what you said. Ice cream was melting yesterday. I think ice cream would be fabulous. Why don't we get some ice cream, Jess? So, Duke, the problem is when growing up, between 0 and 10 years old, we were so poor that the only food I ate was walking to school, eating the oranges off of the trees, living in Belize, eating the bananas out of the orchards. I not only, but very, very much, and beans, so many beans. For some reason, I'm like beans still. There might be multiple reasons why I find certain fruits and vegetables gross. It might not even be because it reminds me how poor we were. That's poor people food, right? But it might also be the flavor. So I grew up picking fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, straight off of the plants and trees. Just gave me. I got a Magnum. Like Jess has bought watermelon. I'm like, nah, no thanks, no. And then we went to Belize, and Mom had watermelon that was just barely ripe and picked it from the garden, and I ate that like nothing. So I think there's certain fruits and vegetables that are just broken for me because they're not what I had growing up flavor-wise, right? Mm. Mm, mm, mm. 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 Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Jess says it's hard to eat with her new filling and her whole mouth being in pain. Trying to play this game with one hand right now. These are the caramel Magnum. I prefer the triple chocolate ones or the double chocolate, triple chocolate. But these are pretty good. Very rich flavor. They're expensive, but such rich flavor. Duke's getting ice cream. Joey has to go get ice cream. Michael's already gone. He's getting ice cream. You're not getting ice cream? What's wrong with you? Get some ice cream. Oh, so good. I don't any ice cream. What? No cake, no ice cream. No icing and no ice cream. What? Oh, maybe he says I don't have any. Because we can put whatever we want in there. I assumed he said I don't like any ice cream. I don't want any ice cream. You do like it. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's the sucky part about working night shift is legal hours are 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., right? Noise hours. See, Duke, when you overdo it, ice cream is the reward. Yeah, noise laws are great for people that work a normal shift. Michael, what do blackout curtains have to do with noise? Seriously. Michael, what? WTF, Michael? You do it by feet here, noise laws. What? Joey, just put up blackout curtains and the noise will go away. Who knew? Wow. Like all day long, Michael, noise levels can only go 50 feet? That's not very far. There's no way, Michael. I need to make some more Sleep with a Trucker videos so you can crank up the audio. I've been meaning to do a night one, but I don't drive at night all that often anymore, so I'll have to do some more daytime recordings of Sleeping with the Trucker. I'll just have to go do it. It'll just take so much time. But if I just only use the dash cam, so I don't have to edit it, I can just record it and put it on. Record it, put them together till there's 8 hours worth of it, and then yeah, I guess I could do that fairly easy. Still takes some time, but I should just do it. Should just do it. Oh, after 10 p.m. Okay. Yeah, we're not allowed to make loud noise between 7 and 11 p.m. Still, Michael, Joey doesn't work the shifts you do, so Joey has to sleep during the day. And even a Texas law wouldn't help Joey sleep. Yeah, I can't sleep with headset on. I live in the country. I can make all the noise I want. There we go. Joey doesn't work a regular shift, Michael. Joey just works whenever the arena needs him. So his shifts are very irregular. There is no set hours. He just works whenever they say they need his help. Working in an arena is not easy. I forget what city this was. Dude got all the permits and completely legal, made a shooting range in the middle of nowhere, outside of a city. Got pretty popular and people really liked his shooting range. And developer goes, hey, the property value is getting higher over here. They developed residential right next to the shooting range. And now the residential is suing him for having a shooting range. It's like, dude, I was here long before you. I have all the permits. Go away. Hang on, I do have to do the water first. It's like, luckily the law sided on his side. Unlike we had a racetrack over here that the residents sued and the residents won against the racetrack. Are any of the prices good? No. The people that moved in go, we didn't realize it would be shooting all the time. He closes the shooting range on Sundays, but during the week, every day, from the morning to night, there's just gunshots. All the time. And it's like, you moved into a firing range, or literally next door to a firing range. That's a you problem and not the firing range problem. If there's a gun club there, that's not something you have the right to complain about. Yeah, shift work really does mess up with the human body. It sucks. Yeah, like Joey's hours suck. His job is awesome, but his hours suck. Waters. Okay. Get to do some harvesting. Excited. And I do have crop destruction on. I do have crop destruction anywhere on, so it should destroy crops if I drive on the grass. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Maybe if I drive through here. I can't tell if it's actually working. Yeah, as you get older, you definitely need the sleep. But even a young person, I think you hurt your body irreversible if you don't get proper sleep. Well, the thing is, Joey, you can get used to almost any sound. It's just the inconsistent sounds you can't get used to. If there's consistent noise outside, I can get used to that. I can't get used to, like, if I sleep in a truck stop and a consistent truck is next to me, I can sleep through that. I can't sleep through when two guys start talking next to my bunk. I'm like, dude, we're trying to sleep here. Why are you talking? Because it's an inconsistent sound. I try very hard not to talk in any truck stops ever, because you don't know what shift that guy's working, and he may just barely have gone to bed. Nope, I need to go more water. More water required. Never get any real sleep when you had cattle? Yeah, cattle farms require a lot of work. Hey Jess, where we're moving this summer, there's gonna be roosters. No more sleeping in. Weekend sleeping in, not a thing.
Dusty road leading to an old man's land. Rusty plow laying where the world began. Father's ghost haunting every acre wide.
Yeah, but Michael, you go to work early like that. For you, that's not a problem. For somebody that doesn't go to work till 9, that's a serious problem.
Every crow's cry sending shivers back.
Well, the thing is, depending on what kind of farm you're on, Duke, right? If you're a potato farmer, you have seasons where you have off. And then you have seasons where planting season and harvesting season, there is no such thing as sleep. You take a few hours, take a nap, and then back to work, right? What do I want? Let's jump in the Alice. Sure. Dairy farming. Yeah, dairy farming, there's no rest there. That's a bit of a low hitch, but it'll work. It'll work. Yep. No matter what, you through sickness or how, doesn't matter how sick you are. It's like taking your vows. Cattle farmers, You're always working. Through sickness and health. That's one of the reasons my sister wants us to move in with them, is because that way they can have animals on the yard and still go on vacation. We just have to plan our vacations never to be at the same time. Why did the chicken cross the road? Just because I just did. What? Why did the chicken cross the road? Because I just did. Are you saying you're a chicken? Let's see if I can remember how to play this. Oh, that header was down. Okay. We're good. We don't have a baler yet, so this actually counts as mulch on the ground. Actually increases our yield. I have the crop rotation set to 3 different crops. All 3 are good for chicken feed. Good thing I don't have the old John Deere combine. It goes through fuel like crazy. Yeah. I like my Massey Ferguson. I've got Massey Ferguson on here. We got Ellis Chalmers, Oliver, Case. I do have that one John Deere tractor. I have no international harvesters on here. I have a Case, but not an international harvester. I think we did. I think I sold them. Some pretty buggy mods. So guys, next time I do a stream, I'm hoping on Wednesday. That's a dead day to do a stream. Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to do vertical only as an experiment. Massey Harris pull type combine. Yeah, those are good. I like those. I'm hoping to get some more of those in FS22 through the years. Which one are you using, Duke? Is it the Rustle Mesh one or no? Maybe it's the Class. The Class. I had for through the years, for a long time, I had just the Class. Or are you just doing the... I'm thinking FS22. You're doing FS25. Parked that at just the right spot, didn't I? Pretty lucky. The old John Deere 45. Yes, okay. And it uses fuel like crazy? Right now, there's no reason to upgrade this combine. We're not doing through the years or anything, just money and horsepower. For these 3 little fields, the one that this little combine can handle it just fine. Duke is currently in 1951. Not easy finding mods you need. I agree. Duke. Hang on, Duke. I'm going to go through some mods I know of for FS25 and see if you know of them, and if not, then I'll share the link on Discord. Let's see if any of these. Just pause the game. Here, okay. All right. Don't know if all of these are still active. I think that's it. Okay. Okay. I don't think any of these would be good through the year stuff. This is Gaming Joys mods. Tony modding. Let's see. Any old school stuff here? You finish updates yet? Don't think he's got any old school mods. Here's a list of modders. Pretty modern though. Modder directory. He has a list of modders. So maybe that might be worth going through, because a lot of the Facebook modders, you can hit play game and then it downloads their mods. Okay, so I'm going to for sure share this list. You might be able to find mods in this list. So let's share this one. I'll drop that in the Discord. Okay, there's that one. Because this one has lots and lots of websites of modders that you might find. Some of them are on itch, some are Facebook, some have their own website. So there's that list. Let's see. None of these are super old school. So not a lot of FS25 mods. And these are more like 70s and 80s tractors. I think this is just a generic website. We were on that one. He's got a bunch of international harvesters that are, once again, these are more modern classics, not really old ones. But still, if you don't have that one, might be useful in the future. Nothing old on this, guys. It's got some old stuff like the Minneapolis Moline. The Caterpillar, but once again, modern classics. Some good modern classics there. I'll share that link anyway. But it's really hard to find 80s. Apparently, that one is gone. This guy's a big John Deere fan. Some Massey Ferguson. Nice John Deere hay wagon. Might be some helpful stuff there. If Juan gets grumpy, just send rock candy. Rock candy? I like rock candy. Bananas? No, Duke. No. Let's see. Here's some old pickups. Old school gas station. Might be useful. Okay. Got 2 more to go here. Got a bunch of FS25 stuff. 1941 Chevy welding truck. I don't know if that's for FS25 or not. Oh yeah, it's FS25. Maybe I found one. Some of these other trucks are a little more modern classics. Here's some old Chevys. I don't know what year these are. I'll share a link to that one as well. Discord's getting a lot of links. And then let's see, last one to look at. Nah, it doesn't really look like he stopped doing mods when FS25 came out, so he's got 1 roller. Okay, there we go. Duke, see if any of that's helpful to you. It would be awesome if I had a stock. Yes, I agree. Oops. Why are you doing that? I wonder if you can change it. No, it looks like it's just that bed. Not the classic bed. Do you plan on doing through the years FS25? Not anytime soon, no. No. Because I'm really still enjoying my FS22. And I'll be honest, I've looked a little bit. It's hard to find mods. No, we don't need a banana hat. No. No. That would not be awesome. I disagree wholeheartedly. Oh yeah, I'm 61% full. There's no way I'm making it to the other end of the field where the trailer is. We'll just dump it into our grain elevator here. turning radius on this thing is not great. You guys all think you guys are so funny. I'll tell you in a little secret here. You're not. You're just not. All right, I put that new mod in here. I wanted to see general settings. Where's tracks? Maybe there. Control sound. Track fade length normal. Let's make that to very long. I made a new mod so we can make those tracks stay longer. Joey's gonna make dinner. What's for dinner, Joey? I don't know what it is. Through the years, Duke? I don't know. I'm going to keep going until I get bored of it. So hopefully we get into modern era. Aren't we all funny looking? I think all of us don't like how we look. I think the prettiest people in the world don't realize that they're pretty. We like how other people look and not how we look.
Hey, did you know Hardware Bob's now rents trucks? That's right. Pickup trucks, cargo vans, box trucks. Hardware Bob's. Go truck yourself.
And then there's some people that have been told all their life that they're pretty, and they're so conceited, so full of themselves that they think they are Mother Earth's gift to the world. There's no happy middle, is there? Yeah, the 70s and 80s, just there's so many beautiful tractors in there, right? I agree. Yeah, I'm just barely starting to get into my favorite tractors right now. A little more of the square, boxier hoods, right? We'll be in the modern classics sooner or later. Joey says, fry onion hamburgers, mashed potatoes, and mixed vegetable. That smells good from here, Joey. Smells good from here. Sit a bit high, don't we? Stop it, making me hungry again. Well, Duke, I think that's our job, right? First, eat an ice cream, play an hour, and then now it's time for supper. Hey, Jess, what is our supper? You don't know what you can do? Or you don't know what you can eat with your teeth, right? We had fried rice does sound good, yes. We had poutine with protein. Poutine with protein today for lunch. Pulled pork and sweet barbecue sauce. I think poutine with pulled pork would put some of those Texas smokehouses to shame. Let's turn before we get to the pond here. Because we know we can't make it to the end. Leftover fried rice mixed with some leftover ham. And then some spicy sausage. Actually sounds good too. Soup and mashed taters for the painful mouth. Get the blender out. Someday I'll have enough money to actually fix my teeth. Just have enough money in life to actually have a proper bite. I'd rather have a broken arm than hurt tooth. Yeah, a toothache is nasty. Yeah, I had a cleaning today, and then, like I mentioned, one of my teeth is getting sensitive. Just with really cold water, and it's like, oh, that hurts. So I'm like, can we look at that now before? Because a toothache is just torturous, right? One of the worst pains in life is a toothache. And no matter what you put on it, it just hurts. You can put that numbing stuff on it, and it still just hurts. Even with all your fibro pain, tooth pain is worse you've experienced. I've only experienced one thing worse than a toothache. Kidney stone. It's the only thing that's been worse. And only my first kidney stone, because I didn't know what I was doing yet. And then I haven't had a kidney stone for a couple of years now, so. No, I have stopped getting them since I've changed my diet. The last time I had a kidney stone, I asked them to keep the stone and test what it was made out of. What in my diet am I eating that's causing kidney stones? It was calcium. It was calcium kidney stones. But yeah, toothaches suck. So I guess I've got a cavity to fix. Actually, he goes, I got a minor cavity on one of my front teeth too. So he goes, might as well fix that at the same time as well. Like, yep. Well, that sucks. Yep. That sounds like that sucks. Yeah. I don't think that'd be fun at all. Yeah, for me it was basically I ate enough spicy food that I needed a lot of, you know, anti-acid, you know, calcium Tums type of pills. So I'm like, okay, I'm done with spicy food. Now I know that it's a calcium thing. Reduce my calcium intake. Stop eating Tums like they're candy. And my kidney stone have at least gone a lot less than they used to be. It used to be less than every year. Hey Jess, no, I have not had a kidney stone last year. My last kidney stone was when I still worked at Sutco. I have not had a kidney stone with trapline. It's been 2 years now. But I have a new job now, a video coming. Every now and then you just have to change jobs, right? I hope I clickbait a lot of people on that one. Yeah, it's barely worth putting a field on this side, but it's still a combine's worth almost, I think, almost a load. And that's all extra money. Yeah, it's I don't wish that on anyone. I do not wish kidney stone on anyone. Okay. You're gonna go with refried or rice and chicken of some sort. Well, tire bar is very similar to what I did, right? With the load bar. Like the tooth still feels numb. I only hit one tooth, but it's still, and I still have a bump on my eye right over here. Right? There's a bump. So yeah, I don't recommend a load bar to the face, or like you said, a tire bar, long hauler. Yeah, don't recommend. 0 out of 10 as well. I'm in agreement. I've had a winch slip from the little Powell, the little dog slip. since then, but I didn't have my face in the way of the second time. Definitely don't recommend having the face in the way. I think the bar didn't slip when it kicked me in the face. I had the winch bar down. I was pulling the winch bar out, so there was no pressure on the winch bar at all. When I pulled it out, and as I was pulling it out, the winch decided to kick back. So the handle end didn't kick me in the face. The end that goes into the winch, the end that goes into the winch, kicked me in the face, punched me in the face. Okay, I think that's enough end rows. We'll reset the GPS. I mean, old combine like this. I mean, we are a modern era. I could have retrofitted this thing with how am I still wearing this hat? I forgot what I was wearing. It's comfortable. Fedora. I'm not wearing my favorite hat, but I'm at least wearing this hat. Okay. It is a Thursday, though. No, today's Monday? Today's Monday. So we've only had one spin, and that was... I don't remember who did the first spin. Was that Historian? Or was that Joey? Hey, don't give me that. Do you know what day of week it is half the time? It's easy not to remember what day of the week it is. Okay, let's knock that down. Yes, you do. Well, you're a better man than I am. I hardly ever know what day it is. Actually, long hauler might know this. Do you know where you are when you wake up in the mornings? I hate that. In the morning I wake up, I'm like, where am I? You just complete blank. It's like, where am I? Where am I delivering today? What is in the back? What am I loaded? I'm like, where did I park last night? It's just like complete blank. It's like, okay, get up, look outside. Where is this? I don't know where this is. Look at the load and I'm like, oh yeah, I was loading to this place. Long hauler could change hat, but you just finished paying the hospital bill. Yeah, that'll make you broker than broke fast. Hey, at least you paid it off. I wake up almost every morning asking my cats why they have to wake you. It's like, just let me sleep in. Can I please just sleep in? Get up, look outside, and go, what city am I in? Yeah, I rarely sleep in cities. I like to sleep out in the country. But yes, exactly. You haven't slept past 6:30 in the mornings for 2 weeks? Yeah, you need to teach those cats a lesson. Michael is back. Bad kitty cats. Bad kitty cats. Oh, I slept till 7 a.m. That's not true. I was awake before 7 a.m. I slept in the day before, though. I think it was past 8-ish. I slept in really well yesterday. On Sunday, I slept in. Would you like a grandfather clock? Yeah, I think grandfather clocks are beautiful. My mom used to have not like a full grandfather clock, but the shorter ones, you know, they're like 3 feet tall. You had to wind it up. Every day you had to go wind it up. Oh, hang on. Love the idea of a grandfather clock. And we slept through that clock because every hour and every half hour it would bing away. Slept through that no problem, but once again, that's a regular sound. Don't know whatever happened to that clock. Too many moves, I think. I don't think a grandfather clock would fit in the RV, but one of those smaller ones probably would. I don't know how those would handle moving, though. They wouldn't keep very good time moving. In Alberta? Don't know about a flooding river in Alberta. I know the flooding river in Banff. Up north there's flooding. Apparently a lot of snow coming in. There's flooding in Alberta? Just as I told you. Parsifal talking about hasn't stopped raining since Saturday, so yeah, hence the flooding. I don't know. Long hauler, I haven't been paying attention that much. Imagine somebody looks into the RV and there's just clocks everywhere. Every face of the RV has clocks. No, Navi, clocks are there for just a ornamental statement of who you are. Just clocks are there as a reminder of how little time we have and how we shouldn't waste it. Isn't that a Mad Hatter quote? If you knew time as well as I did, you wouldn't complain about wasting it or something like that. Indie horror game. Just have clocks everywhere. Michael is proud of the fact that he can read an analog clock. How screwed are we when some people can't read analog clocks anymore? I guess we're not. What's the point of an analog clock these days? If that thing be digital, I guess that's like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's fine that people don't know. Maybe it's fine. That's like grandparents going, these kids don't even know how to take care of horses anymore. We're screwed. They all drive their own car. So somebody left me a note and it was all written in cursive. I'm like, yep, that's old school. That is old school. So you can write in cursive. Can you write in The Hobbit, in Thor's company, Dwarven runes? Ask me to write anything in runes and I can do it. In Thor and company, Dwarven runes. Basically a fake language. Based on Anglo-Saxon runes. Almost all the runes in The Hobbit are I can write in emojis. It's like writing in runes, pretty much, isn't it? You know, I wrote a whole book report in runes. It's my best English project I ever got. I got the best grade on it because I know for a fact the teacher didn't read it. That trailer is full. Yeah, the teachers were wrong. You might not always have a calculator beside you. You have to know how to do math long form. They are wrong. We all have calculators in our pockets now. So, Michael, why would digital clocks go out? What is the reasoning why digital clocks would go out? Oh, hang on. Let's just feed the chickens first. So, Michael, in what world, in your story here, what if all digital clocks went out? What was the event that killed all digital clocks? Maybe like EMP? Aliens? Anti-digital clock government. Okay. Because whatever destroys the digital clocks would most likely destroy 99% of all analog clocks. Because most analog clocks run off of batteries as well. So there would only be old school grandfather clocks and all the wind-up clocks are the only clocks that would survive. And honestly, at that point, telling time is probably less important than the other issues. Sundials, yes, sundials would still exist. We have a sundial in town. Let's park this a bit closer. That's true. The Constitution will be a thing you can only read if you are an expert in the field. Yeah. So you just have to believe the experts. And that would never get manipulated ever. I don't see a world that experts would be manipulated. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, let's be honest though, long hauler. No empire has lasted that long anyway, so all empires fall. North America, Canada, US golden era is come and gone. Michael, telling time at night would be easy just looking at the stars. Hopefully the North America Empire doesn't fall while we're still alive. Or our kids or grandkids. Hopefully it holds on. I mean, they're trying very hard to destroy it right now, aren't they? Why not? Because it would kill a lot of innocent people. If the empire fails, there would be a between time that would be anarchy, and anarchy kills a lot of innocent people. That's the only reason. It already is. It is crumbling, but it's not anarchy yet. Not full anarchy yet. The U.S. is closer to that than Canada, but true, most people can't read the stars, but you would learn pretty quick. You know, it's essential, right? Duke says yet. Yeah, yet. Yet the key word. What happens if we're all at the point where anarchy kills less people than yes, exactly. Eventually every population reaches a breaking point. You can only push the population so far before the whole population revolts, right? There is one rule on Earth: everything has to die. Not everything. But I see your point. Well, long hauler, we don't have police going around arresting people randomly. So we're a little bit behind you. But yeah, you're right. Essentially, Canada and the U.S. are so closely knit. It our economies pretty much rely on each other. Hmm? Yeah, with the government, with all the tariffs, Canada has done a very, very good job of renegotiating trade with other countries. We are now shipping so much more product to China and Japan and India. Like, honestly, the U.S. tariffs have done us a favor by being less reliant on the U.S. Yeah, Navi, I can see, I can see exactly what you mean. You're ready for the revolution. Yep. Um, the problem is the people with money are not ready yet, and there's still too many people with money. But yeah, we need some more protests. 2029, that's when AI becomes self-aware. We're all screwed then. When AI becomes self-aware, we will be pets. Well, hopefully, best scenario will be the pets of AI. Either the pets or the workhorses. I also welcome our AI overlords. Well, some pets get taken care of very well. So as long as our AI overlords are very good pet caretakers, I think we would do okay. Come on now. Where's our reverse gear here? Let's go. Am I pushing something? Oh yeah, inflation is doing what it's done in other countries. You know those old pictures of people walking around with wheelbarrows of money? Yeah. Every dollar we have in the bank right now is losing money. That's why all the money has to be invested. That's why all the millionaires have all their money invested in property, in actual land, in things that can be traded. Like all the people saving money for retirement, the money in your retirement fund is losing money. The money is better. You can plan for retirement better to invest. That's what all the rich people are doing, is buying property. Problem is, us poor people don't have enough money to buy property. Yep. Purchasing precious metals and don't buy just gold. Don't buy just silver. Because you never know when something comes along where that certain metal no longer is precious, right? With us all of a sudden flying to Mars and finding that under the ground in Mars is basically the Mars core is built out of gold. Well, then your gold is worth less. I mean, obviously it's not. We know enough about Mars, but asteroid mining could kill the market of gold, right? Or whatever mineral they find, right? But yeah, diversify precious metals. It's probably a good way to go. And properties, and not only in one country. buy properties in different countries. That way you're hedging your bets. Gets very confusing with taxes. You can't eat gold and silver, but what you can do is trade that gold and silver for food. Yep, long hauler, exactly. It's tradable. Stuff that you can trade. Hmm? Buy and store lots of rice that you can trade for gold and silver. Yeah, any kind of food that can sit basically forever is probably good food to stockpile. Do I know what the rarest metal to our knowledge in the galaxy is? I don't know what the rarest metal is. Hey Reaper, how's it going? I do not know what the most precious, most valuable metal is. The rarest. I do not know what the rarest mineral or material is in the world. Not metal, material. The rarest material. I don't know what the rarest material is. Yes, metal comes from the lava or the molten core of the earth. Yes, Michael, we know that. The rarest material in the world is compassion. There we go. How's that, long hauler? I agree. Compassion is pretty rare. I think there's more compassion than we see. But yeah, it's pretty rare. Common sense. Common sense is pretty rare too. I don't know. It's not common if we don't teach it. Oops. If you want common sense, we gotta teach it. The U.S. screwed up with No One Left Behind program. When they stopped failing people, common sense died. Michael says rarest object, antimatter. Yeah, you're getting into the crazy realm of physics. Reaper says, none of my class has common sense, including yourself? Are you including yourself if none of your class has common sense? Yeah, the Left Behind program in the U.S. screwed the U.S. education. Doesn't matter how bad you did in class, no one gets left behind. There's no penalty for not trying. And kids very quickly figure that out. It's like, wait, it doesn't matter what I do. The kid that didn't try at all, and I tried really hard, we both passed and moved on. Kids are smart. They figure that out. I agree, Navi. I don't think that was a mistake. The No Kids Left Behind, I do not believe that was a mistake. I think that was very intentional dumbing down the population. Yes. Um, dumbing down the population has been a goal, a publicly stated goal for a while. How do you control people? Dumb people are easier to control. No, you didn't get your foot pain fixed yet. You know, that sucks. You failed kindergarten 3 times. I failed classes in high school. Not full. I've never failed full grades. I have retaken grade 3 twice, but I didn't fail it. But basically, my grade 3 in Belize was not up to par with a Canadian grade 3. So they recommended I take grade 3 again up to the Canadian standards. So I was 10 years old when we moved to Canada. So I've never failed a whole grade. The only course I've ever failed is biology. And the second time I took it, I frickin' aced that course. Long hauler's back. It's easy to ace a course when you just barely took it. And you know, and you know how the teacher grades. Common sense, long hauler? Yes, we had a whole conversation about it while your internet flickered. The same year you got a Nintendo, you failed the grade. Yeah, I don't see why those two would. I don't see why those two would correlate with each other. I don't know why I failed biology either. The fact that my best friend was in my class and all we did was draw comics would have no reason to fail. I don't know why I would fail if all we did in class was draw comics. Now that I think of it, those were some dark comics. Death was like in every single one. Death killed a lot of inanimate objects in those comics. I've gotten close to failing classes. Like I had a 50% in a math class where passing grade was 50%. I had a college course where passing grade was 70%. No, 80%. Passing grade was 80%, and I got exactly 80%. So there's been a couple of courses where I just barely passed. Long hauler says I didn't say common sense. Oh, I'd have to see who said that then. So I guess long hauler, I don't know your answer then. Maybe Duke said common sense. So Duke said common sense. Okay, so I missed long hauler's answer then. The rarest material in Earth. Hi. How you doing? Yeah. Take some painkillers? You should take some painkillers. Navi says I failed a lot of classes. No, don't stop scratching my back now. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be taking care of you. Oh, I got it all wrong. Just leave that header spinning. I mean, it's doing no damage. It's just wear and tear on the machine. How to balance a checkbook, how to budget money, how to do taxes, stuff like that. In our high school, we actually had a course that said it was a mathematic basics, and you had to do taxes, you had to do a budget, but it was a voluntary. You didn't have to take that course, but that was a course you could pick if you wanted to, and I did it. I did that course, but yeah. Yes. There should be those courses should be mandatory. Here are the basics things that as an adult, no matter what career you go into, you're going to have to know how to do. Like balancing a budget, doing taxes, fixing your kitchen sink. Why is there no high school plumbing courses? Fixing your lawnmower. I'm not going to say fixing your car with today's cars. Oh, I know. I'm like, why is reverse not working? The cruise control's messed up, and when the cruise control's messed up, reverse doesn't work. Okay, I don't have Long Hauler's answer yet. Did his internet twitch out again? Oh. I need to do classes on how to make phone calls. How to negotiate with insurance. Now that's a course. Because screw insurance. Jess has been on the phone so much with our insurance. Public speaking classes, why not phone? Yeah. Did you guys still have to learn how to fill out resumes and make job applications? We had to do that. Our healthcare is not free, but it's a heck of a lot freer than yours. Certain things are covered by our Canadian healthcare. Certain things are covered by insurance. Our healthcare is awesome. Absolutely awesome if you're dying right now. Our healthcare sucks if you're going to die in 10 years from now and, just 5 years from now. I actually learned that a lot of companies use ChatGPT to read resumes by bulk. And ChatGPT almost always chooses the ones made by ChatGPT. Of course. Of course companies are doing that. So that means resumes are useless unless you've made your resume with using ChatGPT. So you should know the company, right? So if you're applying to a job that is a big company, use ChatGPT. If it's a small company you're applying to that has 10 people working for them, write it yourself. That's crazy. Navi, that's crazy. Joey, we're not in the 50s and 60s over here. We are in modern 2026. We just happen to own some old equipment. All right. Let's grab that trailer. While we're here, did we spread lime on here? No data, right. I haven't bought data for that yet. Nitrogen is really bad on here. Okay, so we should spread some lime. No, nitrogen is fertilizer. pH says good. Almost perfect. So we might be fine not spreading lime. Although, if it's that little bit, we might as well. We might as well spread some lime. Let's spread some lime, and then disc these fields. Or cultivate. I think we have a cultivator. We'll cultivate these fields. Tax class was a requirement for your high school. I like that. I guess long hauler internet flaked out or something, because we'll never know the answer. What do we do? Just leave this here? Maybe we just leave this here. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I know how to back up a trailer. Man, it was a learning curve to go from a Super B to a single trailer. And I'll be going back to a Super B probably in a couple months here. Who knows? Couple months, couple weeks, couple days. Who knows? I need a tractor. Oh, sure. We'll run this funky looking. The rear tires on this John Deere look really funky. I'm not sure if I like the mod because of the funky tires. Is this our fertilizer sprayer or lime? This is fertilizer, okay. Lime has got to be the big one in the shop then. Long hauler's response was the rarest thing in the world, the rarest thing the humans know about is in the galaxy is trees. Earth is the only known place that trees grow. Oh. So I guess life. Earth is the only place where life grows. Reapers lurking. We just call you Lurker now. Should nickname yourself Lurker. So I guess life. The rarest thing in the universe right now, that is, as far as we know, is life. Don't give me that. Yeah, we're just barely applying just a little bit, just a tiny little bit of lime. Michael thought other worlds had trees. What other world has trees, Michael? We don't even know about another world. I believe, Duke, that they found not actual bacteria, but they found signs of bacteria having been there in the past, but not currently. I think. I don't know. I might be behind on my space knowledge. I can't say I'm an expert. Oh, there's got to be life on other worlds. There's got to be, right? I think we're all in agreement on that. That there has to be life in other universe or in other solar systems. I think. Like, I don't see how we would magically be the only place. With life. No, the flat Earth first don't agree with you. Yeah, some people don't even think dinosaurs are real. Now, people that say dinosaurs and dragons were the same thing. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I believe you're right, Duke, that they found evidence of the evidence they found on Mars could only point to life having been there, right? The most likely reason for this evidence to be on Mars, the most likely reason, the most common sense answer would be, yeah, life created that, right? Where are you going, tractor? I didn't tell you to do that. But sure. It is very windy outside. Wind chimes are all going. It's a windy day out there. Yeah, I think we're all on the same page. Anyone that has half a brain and thinks critically thinks that aliens are real. I don't know what kind of form we'll find aliens. I'll even go a step further and go, I think there is other very intelligent life out there. Not just bacteria. And I think there's got to be intelligent life out there. Oh, Navi, I didn't miss that. Okay, clearly intelligent life because they've never messed with us. They're like, nope, let's not go to that planet. That planet is crazy. We avoid that one. My headcanon, there's a whole society of planets that talk to each other and travel. They just don't come here because we suck. They're like, we're just gonna hang out, stay away from Earth until we find out if they blow themselves up or not. If they can get through the next few generations without blowing each other to smithereens, maybe we'll introduce ourselves. Speaking of the Bible, Michael, I watched that video. Did you watch the video I shared back? Basically debunking a lot of those verses. It's like, basically, he's a Christian pastor and just goes, let's read those verses in context that flat earthers are using that proves the earth is flat. Let's read those Bible verses in context. What are they actually talking about? So that was a good video going. Flat earthers say this verse in the Bible proves the flat earth is. First off, you have to believe the Bible is 100% factual, right? That's your first leap of faith you have to take. And then if you take that leap of faith that the Bible is 100% factual, then you have to actually read those verses in context. And the flat earthers are not reading those in context. Right, that's the wrong button. What did I just do? No. Jess, how do I get to notes? My notes. Shift tab. There we go. Shift tab. Cultivator. 2 meters wide. Because these mods are broken. Shift tab. So 2 meters wide. Two meters. Okay. Cultivator is so narrow. I think we have to upgrade our cultivator. Michael, go watch it after the stream. Yeah, it was a good video. It didn't go through all the same verses, but he went through a lot of the verses the flat earthers use. And goes, let's read this in context. If you believe this means the earth is flat, then how about this next verse? This next verse would clearly mean that this and this is true, right? Duke? There's water all, Duke, look, Duke. There's water all around us. The seagulls are hungry. As soon as I bring the earthworms up, the seagulls all start flying around behind me. The seagull mod I thought was perfect for this map. It's the Birds movie. They'll follow a cultivator, a seeder. No, Duke, it's mod. It's a separate seagull mod. And the seagulls don't necessarily show up every time. There is some randomness to it. And you can change that randomness. Man, this thing is just so narrow. Imagine it. This game has crazy seagulls, but no cats. Having said that, the game does not actually have seagulls. Some Yahoo modded a mod to make seagulls. Hey, John Farms. We are playing on, Submerged. Never, I know you guys, Duke has told me a couple times now, submerge something or other. It's on Mod Hub. Submerge Sanctuary? There we go. Submerge Sanctuary. Yeah, we need to buy a bigger cultivator. There, yep. Okay, good. Duke has got it. Submerged Sanctuary. It's good, but it's a very hard map. It's not that new, but basically the map, when you start the game, the water level literally comes, you see how this top layer here is kind of flat? Just this one area here. Everything you can see here, that's flat. That's water level. Where I'm standing right now would be in the water. And then you have to actually pay money to pump the water out. And slowly the water gets lower. Right now the rest of the map is all water except for my little bit here. But we've already brought the water way down. So I've set it to hard. So it's very expensive to pump water. So right now all we have is this one field. So you unlock, basically it's like unlocking layers. You need money to unlock the next level. Yeah, I like when my games are hard. Well, not hard, but I like grinding. I think that's I like it when the game makes me grind. The thing people hate the most about games is the thing I like most about games. I like grinding. RuneScape, you had to grind so much. The way I play Terraria, it's grinding. I believe I saw a bobcat. Not in game, you didn't. You guys have bobcats in Texas? Repo is too easy. Repo is terrifying. But I'd be okay playing Repo again. Yeah, there's no way Jess could do today with her teeth or tooth. I don't know. Maybe Thursday? I'm up for Thursday Repo. This time of day, Thursday? I think I could probably go for it. As long as, yeah, I'm not going to commit hard commit, but I could do a soft commit to Repo Thursday. And if it doesn't work for you for any reason, don't go to your way to make it happen, but oh, there's updates? Great. I'm going to be even more terrified. Oh, no. I see you didn't want to tell me about the updates until I had soft committed. It's a cosmetic update. Okay. Yes, it is. This cultivator is way too small. Well, you know what? Let's go look. What could I buy? Sort? No, sort. So we own this one. Ah, there's even this one is cheaper. And it's 3.5. It's a meter wider. It's only $5,000. Huh? They can claim they're wider, right? This says it's 2.5 meters. It's only 2 meters. That's 4 meters there. But this 3.5 meter here, yeah, that might be worth upgrading to this thing. It might be worth it. We just don't have the money. Did you know how a cold room can help with pain? I agree with Navi. It could make the pain worse. Actually, it's often warmth will make pain better. So I don't know, Michael, if depending on the pain. Duke says, get the John Deere. I can't believe I said that. We have to wait till we have money. Hang on. When are we planting? We're planting barley. That's still a little away. Okay, is there anything we can sell? Ooh! No, that's diesel. Never mind. Nope, no price. Nothing that's a good price right now. Waste all my money draining water. I could sell this cultivator, but I don't think we have enough money to buy the green one. How much horsepower do we have in tractors? Let's look at that. I don't know offhand, so let's just take a look. We've got 102 horses, 93, up to 200. 175. So we got over 100 horses. So we could get something like this. That's 110 horses. That would be much better. We could, our tractors could handle that. This one is a little too high horsepower. But our tractors could totally handle this thing. Now we just need money. That's what I get for wasting all of it on draining the swamp. What month are we inside the game? We're in June. We're in June. I said when I was pulling into this parking lot this morning, a cat ran in front of the truck. It stopped when it stopped. The cat was the same size as me. Oh, the bobcat. Yeah. It sounds like a bobcat. Wildcat of some sort anyway. Same month as we are in real world. Yes, we're in June. And don't ask me what year. We're in 2025, 2026, modern. We're modern era. Yeah, I've never. I mean, it's pretty rare for us to see bobcats and stuff like that, but they pretty much look like real, just like a normal household cat, but big. Way, way, way bigger. Totally missed the GPS line on that. It's so unfair because they look cute and you want to pet them. They'll eat you. They will eat you. So Duke, no. There's an unlocking levels mod, and through the years, and on this map. Where you have to unlock levels before you can buy more horsepower tractors. Do all of that on this one map. Yeah, that'd be a challenge. That would be a challenge, and in hard mode. So Duke, I actually turned the intensity of the seagulls down. By default, there's a lot more seagulls that follow you. You can decide what the chances of getting seagulls is, and you can decide how many seagulls you want to be on the map at one time. Yep. We have lots of coyotes here. Coyotes is like, they'll come right into town. Coyotes everywhere. Black bears are very common. Everybody has seen a black bear. You've seen a black bear this year, Jess. Oh, what video was that? Because I edited that video and never remember. I didn't edit it in a way that the audience will see that bear. Darn. I just remembered that one of those videos had a black bear. Darn. Coyotes are way worse than wild dogs. I bet if you do have black bears, Michael, they'd be like further north, right? In your little, what you guys call forests. So I thought I changed that so these tracks are supposed to last longer. Did that not take? Was I supposed to hit save or something? No, it is very long. Okay. Seagulls should be in here. Field gulls. So bird sound volume. Let's turn those down a bit. Maximum amount of birds. Chance of the birds showing up, how many tools they're going to follow at a time. So you can change how many seagulls will show up.
Cold wind cuts like knives against my skin. The ghost of my past won't let
There we go. Volume is a lot better now, right? That was a bit loud. I like this better. Seagull's a bit quieter.
sinking sand. Redemption ain't easy. With blood on your hands.
When you say brown bears, do you mean brown bears or grizzlies? Because there's such a things as black bears that look brown, but they're just a breed of black bear. Could you imagine Reaper having coyotes and bears fight each other? Or like Navi says, dance off. Imagine a grizzly versus 4 emus. I don't know who would win that fight. But even let's go 1 emu versus 1 grizzly. I don't know who would win that fight. The grizzly is by far more powerful, but emus are vicious. Even on one-on-one, I think an emu has a fighting chance against a grizzly.
Here at Lizard, we take pride in making everything.
Australia Emu War. I've watched a documentary. Yep.
We got you covered.
Emus are very vicious.
Big and small. And here at Lizard, we don't just make everything. We start with an idea, and we bring that idea to industry.
Reaper says black bears and cubs and coyotes
We were the first. What about
have their,
Of course, artificial
have been there since a long time.
AI. Wow, that's right.
2014.
We started all of them.
Coyotes might win against cubs. That's like a cobra chicken too. Like I've seen animals attack a cobra chicken, and the cobra chicken doesn't often win per se, but a cobra chicken will very often make the other animal leave. Even like a bear leave because the bear's like, this isn't worth it. Because cobra chickens are vicious too. I don't know what shoe bills are. Oh. People know what cobra chickens are. People are smart. And if they don't, they'll ask. Just as like you have to explain to people what cobra chickens are. Fine, she didn't say that, but that's what she meant. Yeah, I think so. Type of bird. Okay, I'll have to look it up. Sounds like an Australian bird. Birds birds and animals in Australia, they just evolved differently. African, okay. I mean, it makes sense that they would evolve differently. They're nice, so they're probably Australian too. That's another hat you guys could get me. Get a proper Aussie hat on that website. Outback. They have some proper Aussie gear in here. Do they have it in my size? It's a tiny little bit too big, but there we go. I think I like this one the best. $141, 80 cents. Calf skin, 100% calf skin. Okay, like, why did you not switch? It's just delayed. We need more silly hats. No, I want a nice hat. I guess I'll just buy a nice hat on that website. If you guys want silly hats. More flowers and more pink. I mean, that website has expensive pink hats too. I have to have nice hats though too. I mean, I have quite a few nice hats. Oh no, Pokemon hats. Even though I don't play Pokemon, still gaming. I almost got into the Pokemon fad with altered reality. Go and catch them all. I had the app installed on my phone. Never got started. How high can those? Almost $1,000, Michael. On that website, yep. Ooh. Link's hat from Zelda, yeah. Yeah. Probably, yeah, you could probably find Link's hat. And now I want to know. Let's just go to Amazon. I'm gonna have to do it, huh? I'm gonna have to put Legend of Zelda in here. Huh. Oh, there we go. I'm surprised it's not pulling up. Let's go Legend of Zelda Link's Hat. Apparently not as easy to find as I thought. Yeah, probably not going to be an Amazon thing. I'll have to go to other sites. There's Cosplay Wig. Yeah, eBay, Etsy, or, yeah. Got full outfits for kids. Sounds like that ambulance stopped at our place. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Yeah, you get the wigs, the ears, and the hat all put together in one combo. There's the fire trucks. Ambulance was first. Fire trucks are here now. Or was that a general statement of putting me in wigs? I don't think that's a good idea at all. I've had a few wigs in my lifetime. I don't think I own them anymore. If I do, they're buried somewhere. If I find them, I'll add them to the wheel. I don't remember throwing them away. They might be in some box somewhere. But if I wear a wig, I need the beard to match, right? I guess I could I could get people to dye my hair. Start the countdown at 100, and you spin the wheel for hats still. When we hit 0, people can vote on what color I have to dye my hair and beard. I think I'd get it professionally done, though. Could be a live stream. I still have to work with. So what? What's wrong with a truck driver with pink hair coming up? Bright blue. Okay, so we had the ambulance, we had the fire truck, and now we have more fire trucks. But that fire truck was not coming here. It passed. Me too. I hate it. But we live next to a fire hall, so we hear them pretty much daily. There's another fire truck. It's the fourth one. Well, that one's going back to the fire hall already. So one's going back to the fire hall already. No, I don't think the crane fell, but that would get a lot of people going. I think at this point it's not going to fall. I think they just have to now very carefully take it apart. Although it is getting really windy today, so on a windy day there would be a higher chance of a damaged crane falling. Yeah, the road's still one lane alternating and there's still houses evacuated. That's gotta suck. You can't even go home to get your stuff. Whole life is just... I don't know if there's been any evidence, or if... I guess they have to take the crane down before they have to get all the inspectors in there, right? To see if it's arson or not. I've heard no sign if the investigators have found out what the cause of the fire was. I don't think so, Navi. The only reason, if it was arson, I think they'll catch them. If it was arson, it has to be someone local that is angry that they turned low-income housing into bougie retirement seniors' home. Our town almost burnt down, Gravy, last week. Yeah, last week. Not half a week ago. 4 days ago. Fair. Fair, Navi. Fair. And we don't know if it's arson. It's just what I suspect. Just because those apartment buildings were very controversial in town. Basically, the too long didn't read. A multimillionaire died years ago now in town. In the will, he said that his property has to be sold to a developer that is going to turn his property into low-income apartment buildings. There's going to be this huge 5-story big apartment complex. And then more recently, through the years, they changed it to bougie retirement homes. So that, yeah. People are very much on either side. People want the retirement homes and going, forget the dead guy, what the dead guy wanted. Let's have what we want. Or people are, I can't afford a home. I want to live. Low-income housing was going to be my chance to get out of poverty. So if I was one of those people that was hoping to get low-income housing in this town, and now my life is screwed and I'm angry, I can see why someone would set it on fire. That's why I suspect arson. That's the only reason I suspect arson. I used to be a firefighter. Do you know that lots of firefighters are kind of pyromaniacs? The videos? Yes. Yeah, gravy. If you go to our Discord, go a little bit up, you'll see a lot of videos of the fire. It was huge. It was huge. Could have burnt the town down. Firefighters did a very good job. We had firefighters from many towns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towns. 60 firefighters. That's a big deal. Which side are you on? I would prefer low-income housing. I think we need that. But honestly, housing period would help take the pressure off. Housing period. High-end housing or low-end housing, both will help with low-income housing. As you build more expensive apartments, you will have other apartments that don't go up in price because there's better stuff out there. So I personally would prefer the low-income housing to be built. The high-income housing needs to be built too. But because the dude's will specifically said it had to be low-income housing, I think it's not doing justice to the memory of that millionaire by not building low-income housing. Yeah. Our neighboring town, when I was a firefighter, had a firefighter sitting at the fire hall ready for a fire. He was a new firefighter, and he was always the first firefighter ready to go. There's a voluntary fire department, so everybody had their own jobs, and when the alarm went off, everybody would show up at the fire hall. New firefighter, and a couple of fires happened, and this one firefighter was always the first to respond. The obvious answer that everybody knows what happened was he was the arson. The firefighter himself was the arson. Uh-oh. We are now almost out of money. I'm going to have to be forced to sell something here soon. In fact, I don't think we can sleep through the night without selling something. What's got the best price? Prickly pear. What's the worst price? Yellow or white? White is the worst price? I'm guessing. So banana or eggs I should sell some of. Let's just see if we sell one pallet of eggs. I guess we can just go into debt too. Yeah, why not? Let's just go into debt. Let's just go into debt. Well, that's the other problem. The low-income housing that was supposed to be built wasn't super low income. It was more like middle class. It's like, yeah, that's not... It's like you guys are so delusional. You don't know what low income means. It's like we need to have rent in apartments like $500 a month, not this low income housing and have $1,500 rent. That's not low incoming. It's like $500 a month. That's what you need. You need that number for low income housing. No, we didn't quite go into debt yet. Okay. I don't know why I set it to 6 a.m. There we go. Okay, we're in July now. Sure. You can make dinner. I've been streaming for over 3 hours. We can't see it until September. Prices are still not great. I got this map a little bit further down. A little further. Drained a little bit of water. Now we just need to make more money. Got lots of bananas this time. Once the banana prices are better. I mean, imagine storing bananas outside like this. They'd all be rotten. Not very realistic. But we're going to have some good money. Banana money. We got more chickens now. We only started with 2 chickens. Started with 2 chickens. I don't know how many chickens we have now. How do you tell? How can you tell how many you have in total? You have to act like you're buying more. Okay. I don't know. Chicken pasture, 147 out of 147. So we're maxed out. We're maxed out for chickens now. Got 2 roosters. So we're maxed out for chickens. So no more growth there. But progress has been made. Exactly. Progress has been made. Dinner, hot shower, and then crash. Good spontaneous live stream. Yeah, it was kind of fun just relaxing and chilling. And talking about whatever comes up. I think it's nice to have these super relaxing streams because so many streams are all about negativity and bullying people, right? That's how you get your, I mean, it's fun, right? It's fun watching other people bully other people because it gives you that adrenaline rush, right? And that's how most YouTubers and streamers, just period, get their views, by being divisive. It's nice that we can just chill. We can disagree with each other, but we can just chill and have a nice conversation. The people that come here and can't chill and have conversations, well, they're not welcome here. We don't tolerate the intolerant here. So it's nice to just relax. And then we'll see if I do a live stream next on Thursday. If Navi can get me to play some Among Us. No, not Among Us. The scary one. Repo. Repossessing stuff. Maybe Navi can convince me to play a little Repo on Thursday. I'm going to do an experiment on the next stream in vertical only. So if you hate it, don't worry. It's just an experiment. Okay. That's it for July. Let's head into August. Maybe we'll have enough money to drain down low enough to be able to buy a field. How much does the other field cost, the next field? Field 2 is 128,582. That seems expensive, but I think we can get there. I think only field 2 gets on. 3 might be, maybe 3 might be the same level. I'm not sure if 2, 3, and 4 are all on the exact same level, or if one is slightly higher than the others. Duke would know. He's played this map. And no matter what's growing on those fields, we're going to pretend nothing is growing on them and plow them. Because the game mechanics, the modder couldn't make that a thing, so. Oh, it's still too early in the day for us to sleep. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. No, I have to stream it, Navi. No, that's not true. I will play the video games, but it'll always be like short, half an hour here, or I'm doing other things while I'm streaming, right? Or playing. If I'm playing, just sit down, pay attention to the game, and just playing it. I will live stream it. Especially if I want to experiment and try something new. Just my last stream, I screwed up and something happened, and my vertical stream did really well for the first little bit. So I want to see if I can recreate that or if that was just a one-off fluke. And if I can recreate it, then we might have to do it more often. How do you know, Michael, that it ran out of gas? How do you know? Maybe it just broke down. How do you know it ran out of gas? And if you know they ran out of gas, why don't you go and try and help them? Give it a... There you go. Gravy is like, are you going to go help them, Michael? Yeah. Yeah. First off, how do you know they ran out of gas? And second, oh, they started pushing their car to the gas station. So you live right next to a gas station. Michael doxing himself. Now I know what town he lives in since he moved. I now know he lives next to a gas station. Okay. What? I won't say it. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Yep. Well, it's not, Michael. It's not just that. Just remembered, or that you also live next to. Just won't let me say it, but we know you live next to a certain place that's pretty uncommon in a town. A town usually has a few of these. Most towns only have one of these. So we know you live next to one of those, depending on the size of town. We know you live next to a gas station. We know the town you live in. Michael, people remember these things. You slowly dox yourself. Reaper, me too. I have doxed myself big time. People have pointed out to the exact building I live in. I'm like, yep, gotta change that habit. It's so hard to not do. It's so hard not to do. When we move to our new location, we're going to do a better job of not sharing that. Yeah, especially since we're going to be living on somebody else's property, on family's property, on my sister's property. I don't want to dox her. Doxing myself is one thing. Doxing a family member, that's worse. But I did find a good way of getting people to dox themselves to what town they live in. Play Microsoft Flight Simulator. Everybody wants you to fly over their town without even thinking. It's so much fun, and you get into it, and I was like, oh, I just doxed myself. People now know what town I live in. So if you play live stream Microsoft Flight Simulator, people dox themselves pretty easy. I'm going to move these suckers out of the way. Especially someone that's super private doxed themselves when we played Microsoft Flight Sim. So, yeah, it's harder than you think, especially when you're, oh, this is fun, right? Fair. That's fair, Navi. Whoop. Went a little deep there. Michael, we're in August now. I don't know. 5-minute notice? How long do you think till food? Three to 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, 5 to 10. 5 to 10 minutes. What are we having? Chicken fried rice. Homemade chicken fried rice. When I sent a picture of my ice cream a few months ago on your Discord server, it had a bill and everything in the picture. You didn't know until Jess says something. Jess is pretty good at, because we've been working so hard not to dox ourselves. Jess is really good at going, hey, they're doing what we're trying not to do. And then she tells them, it's like, hey, I'm not trying to be stalkerish, but what you just did tells me where you live. And then some people get very offended. So offended. People are like, so offended by that sometimes. A good example would be the Amazon wish list. If you make your Amazon wish list public, Amazon doxes you now. So you can't have your Amazon wish list public anymore because it will literally show you the address where you live. It's like just trying to help. And it's a thing that I'm trying to fix on my end, and I see it's a problem going to be for everybody. So let's let everybody know. It's like, hey, I just was on your site and you were advertising your Amazon wish list. Did you know that people can tell where you live? No, they can't. It's like, okay, here, this is your address. And then they freak out and go, how did you know that? You're a stalker. It's like, no. Amazon is literally just giving it to people. Or and then there's other places, right? It's like tell people this stuff. But some people don't want to know because they like the way. Like, I loved how the Amazon gift or Amazon wish list worked. People could buy you stuff, right? Yes. If you have a public Amazon wish list, Amazon allows you to see your address. Only on items that are not fulfilled by Amazon, right? Something like that. Items fulfilled by Amazon doesn't show the address. Items not fulfilled by Amazon, it shows your address. Or even if it's Amazon fulfilled, you can still get their name and city. Oh yeah, so you can get their actual proper name and their city. Yeah, so you gotta be super careful. And trust me, there's creeps out there. It's worse for women than men, but still there's creeps out there. And I like I've had someone like last weekend, somebody left a note on my big rig. No problem with a note on a big rig. People saw my big rig, left a note on the big rig. I recognize your big rig. Just wanted to say hi. No issues. But then when the note starts wanting you to do stuff, it's like, no. I'm not going to call that phone number and do things you want me to do. No, that's not how this is going to work. In fact, Blue Man just left a note on my in the comments that said, hey, I just saw your truck parked at such and such a place. So people see my truck, right? Not a big deal. Leave a note on it to say hi. Not a big deal. Leave a note to call you. Weird. Just weird. If the note said, hey, you want to shoot me a text sometime? Even then, I'm giving out my personal phone number then, right? I had a sponsor that wants me to review one of their webcams, and they wanted my phone number. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. I'm like, I will gladly review your webcam if you send it to me for free. Dashcam, not webcam, dashcam. So I don't know if they'll send it to me or not. They say they're going to. They're going to send me a dashcam to review. But they wanted too much personal information. If anything, have a note that says, hey, give me a shout out on, yeah, that's fine. There's notes that do not ask for your personal information. All good. Here, no problem. I don't even mind putting those people on video. If you see me and I'm shooting a video, every now and then people talk. I rarely put them onto YouTube, but sometimes they get to be on YouTube. Hey, Freezy. Just as I'm about to end the stream because food's ready, But yeah, if like the dash cam, they wanted all this personal information from me, and I'm like, I will gladly review your dash cam. Here is my address. That's all you're getting from me. You're not going to get all this other personal information from me. They asked if they could see the video before I upload it, and I'm like, sure, you can see it, but I'm uploading it if you like it or not. You send me an item to review. I'm going to tell the audience, first off, that I received this item for free from that manufacturer. If they pay me money to review it, I will tell my audience that they paid me money to review it. If the product sucks, sure, I'll send you a link to the video before it gets uploaded, but it's getting uploaded, and I'm going to tell people that that product sucks. If they try to get it taken down, then they try to get it taken down. No. I'm out of time? Jess says I'm out of time. Freezy, I'm sorry you came this late. I would love to... Somebody knocking on the door? That's the neighbor's music? It sounds like someone's taking a hammer and banging it against the wall, and that's our neighbor's music. Ugh, that is annoying. Does someone have a super woofer? Yes, we have cactuses. I forgot to talk about cactuses. I did a whole tour of the map, and I never showed people our cactuses. We're actually farming cactuses. But yes, I'm going to end the stream here. I know, very sad. Very, very sad. But yeah. So if they send me the dash cam, I will do a review of it in the big rig. But I will give an honest review. Freezy, I might be on live Thursday as well. Yeah, I'll show you guys the cactuses here in a second. Might be live stream on Thursday. Might. Very likely. We'll see what life throws at us. Thursday's still far away. But hopefully the plan is. Do people farm cactuses real life? Yes. Yes. Farming, yes. You can pick the fruits off of cactuses. And yes, that's a real life thing. Right there, prickly pear. Prickly pear comes from a cactus. Have you ever heard of prickly pears? Prickly pear juice? Prickly pear? That's harvested from a cactus. But anyway, I'm not sure. Freezy likes watching Repo. Oh, yeah, Thursday if we play it'll be Repo. But then we'll be doing more streams after that too. I like doing these evening streams, honestly. I wouldn't mind if I did one of these again to keep streaming longer. Have some kind of meal that I could eat while streaming. This would be hard to eat while streaming. Yeah, Repo is the scary multiplayer game. I think Navi wants me to play it because I get jump scared and I freak out, but whatever. I do enjoy the game. I legitimately enjoy the game. And it makes a good live stream, especially if I get jump scared or freak out. But most of the time, I'm just dead in the game. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. Freezy says it's summertime, so no school all summer long. Nice. Done with school. Oh. Super Puppy's done with school already. Man, that's crazy. Our schools are still going, but I guess it depends on the region and type of school, right? Certain region elementary schools are still open, but colleges might be done, right? So who knows, right? Different regions, different schools. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I am out of here. You guys absolutely rock. I've been done most of May. Nice.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching.